will start our journey by boarding the ferry at Chirkawa, crossing the channel between Malta and Gozo, and going to the port of Imjar in Gozo. Along the way we pass by Comino, and you can observe a tower on Comino, St. Mary's Tower, which was built in 1618. It's the fifth of 6 towers built by Winyacord across the Maltese Islands. This tower is also recently known as the prison in the film The Count of Monte Cristo. Behind those rocky outcrops jutting out of the sea, there is the famous Blue Lagoon with its beautiful waters. The exciting thing about the Nao Victoria that we're heading to see is that it is the first ship to circumnavigate the world. It's noted because Magellen was part of this expedition. Unfortunately, he lost his life in part of the expedition. The expedition is very well known because of all the mutinies that took place. Some 500 men started on, I think it was 5 ships, and only 12 made it back with 1 boat. There were claims that the hull was rotting, so there's a lot of history and folklore surrounding this expedition, and it's a cool thing to go see such a big part of the history of the world. This will be a replica of the original carrack. The original ship, after making the whole voyage, was bought by a merchant, and unfortunately in 1570 it was lost. But this is a wood replica. Hi, how are you?
Can I see your ticket? Okay.
Sure.
It's only for. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you have any question, you can do that.
Can you ask you? Okay. Well, which way do you think is the best way to start? Just go up and then.
The visit is free.
Yeah,
you can
yeah, yeah.
start here, in Betola.
Yep.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool.
You can go down
Yeah.
if you prefer.
And
you
you
have
g-
QR code with
Excuse-
the mobile phone.
Yeah.
QR.
QR codes. Yeah.
With audio guías. Audio guides.
Yeah. Cool.
And
With the
information.
QR,
Do you mind if I record? I'm filming. Is it okay?
you can film.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
No worry.
All right.
No problem.
And you're always with the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
Cool.
people.
It goes
crew member.
around and do the museum.
Okay.
Every port
Yeah.
doing the museum.
All
And
right.
we came here because we're gonna film a movie next weekend,
Uh-huh.
Saturday and Sunday
Uh-huh.
on Malta.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's why we came here,
All right.
because this port is no people to do a museum.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah. You'd be
Normally
better
go
off
to
in the Grand Harbor,
two
right?
big cities, yeah.
Yeah.
So Amsterdam, Germany, England,
Yes.
big ports.
Will you be stopping at the Grand Harbor in Malta?
We're gonna stop where the ferries goes. I don't know the name.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what's the name of this port,
Yeah.
but it's a stop there and doesn't do the museum.
Okay.
It's only for the movie. It's only for
Yeah.
film.
All right.
We
Okay.
were Friday and then Saturday, Sunday film, and Monday left.
All right. Okay.
So
Cool.
here is the choice to visit
Yes.
and film.
Okay.
And
So if you're always with the ship, do you have modern amenities on the ship?
yeah, there is engines.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We have the kitchen there. It's high, but
Okay.
kitchen there.
Yeah.
And downstairs we have a microwave.
All right. You have
shower,
everything. Yeah.
Toilet. There is two toilet here.
Okay.
So yeah, it have like regular
Yeah.
boats more or less.
Yeah.
But the sailing is classic.
Okay.
Sailing is all by hand.
Okay.
We don't have winches.
Yeah.
We don't use the anchors because only go to the port.
Yeah.
This big anchor. If
Uh-huh.
we throw, it's really hard to
lift it up.
Lift it up.
Not enough people to.
It should be able, but you know it's tricky. You can broke something on the boat.
Yes.
Or we don't use anchor. Normally never.
Okay.
We go to the port directly. If we have to wait, we wait floating or something.
Yeah. And this is a replica of the original, right?
Yes. A wood replica.
Wood replica.
Because the foundation have other boats bigger, and some are wood and some are fiber, but wood outside.
Okay.
But this is wood.
Okay. And
Only wood.
so the original one.
Replica.
What happened to it?
We don't know the original one. What's happened? I don't know. This you imagine is 4 centuries ago. It's
Yeah.
For mid of 15th century.
Okay. Yeah.
It's after Columbus.
Yeah.
Columbus que en el 1545 o 46. Eso, 1592. Yeah, but it was a little bit later of Columbus
Uh-huh.
ships. So 4 centuries ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened with those.
Yeah.
Probably sink somewhere.
Yeah.
Or they break and fire or
You
whatever.
know, they reuse them and do something else with the
It's
material.
It's
Yeah.
too long. It's 4
Yeah.
centuries ago.
Yeah. Cool. And
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they have something on museums. on
Yeah,
these
yeah,
ships.
yeah.
I'm not
and
informated.
how long have you been part of the crew?
Me not so long. Me, I came from Spain and I joined few times. But
Okay.
he
10
also
days, 10 days more or less.
Yeah.
Minimum 10 days.
he also is like new, like me. But normally officials, Captain, Contramaestre,
Yeah.
engines,
Yeah.
engineer, and this, they do longer.
Long term. Yeah. Okay.
Captain normally is the longer one, no? Stay
Yeah.
and the crew it's changed all the time.
Yeah.
Because we are voluntary.
Okay. Yes.
Most of the volunteers came because they are studying something about boat,
Mhm.
engine or sail or whatever, or
Yeah.
building or whatever, and they need the practice.
Okay.
They stamp
Yes.
hours of practice.
Yes.
So sometimes people need 1 year of
Yeah.
being on boats,
Yes.
or 6 months, or 3 months. So they can come here, join here, and they get the
Get a stamp.
of the
Yeah,
practice
experience, yeah.
trainings.
Cool.
It's required for the
Yeah, of course.
document for the title.
Of course, you need a certain amount of hours.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
So
Nice.
yeah, that's anything you want to ask. No worries.
Thank you.
We like it
I'll
to
have
talk and to
yeah.
help and to show or whatever.
I'll have a small walk around and then see if I
And what you do with the filming?
YouTube.
You have a channel.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a personal thing, and I just upload things.
Cool.
I do it on the motorcycle, but sometimes the motorcycle takes me to see things.
Cool. Nice, very nice. But this is about traveling?
Some of it is traveling, yes. Some of it is about Malta.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay.
Because I'm in Malta right now, but sometimes I go to Europe
Okay.
with the motorbike.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the motorbike, you fly, you take a ferry?
No, take a ferry to Sicily and then start crossing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, beautiful. What this money goes to people,
Yeah.
So people from Europe, they don't
Yeah, because
mind.
people are working and then you pay them.
Yeah, they don't mind to pay because they know the guy and they know he's helping the communities. You see the community, the people, the African, and people say, okay, my money doesn't go to one person to the pocket. It goes to poor people and helping and develop and teaching. Vale. So it's beautiful.
That's cool. That's a good way of doing things. I'll have a little walk. And see, what's your name?
Saul.
Saul Reese.
Reese.
Nice to meet you, Saul.
Yes, thank you.
This is the captain's chambers. I have some helms and swords. And he's got his little desk to observe and a nice bed over there. The majority of the crew are Spanish. We have the audio guide. On the 10th of August 1519, 5 ships named Santiago, San Antonio, Trinidad, Concepcion, and Victoria, with 243 crew members, left the port of Seville under the command of Captain Ferdinand Magellen. They formed what was known as the Spice Armada, and their objective, by order of Spanish Crown, was to discover a route to the Spice Islands the Maluku Islands in Indonesia, where one of the most lucrative trades of the moment was taking place. For 3 years, the expedition crossed 3 oceans and skirted the coasts of various continents. They sailed the Atlantic along the South American coast, passing Brazil, Uruguay, and Argentina, until they discovered the Strait of Magellan. They set out across the immense Pacific, exploring islands and archipelagos until they reached the Philippines and the Maluku Islands. They began their return journey aboard the only surviving ship, the Nao Victoria, in which they sailed across the Indian Ocean until reaching the African continent, and once they passed the Cape of Good Hope, South Africa, they headed for Spain. The crew of the Armada experienced many difficulties, causing many of them to lose their lives, and others taking their chances in new lands. Magellan, who was the driving force behind the project, never made it to the end, as he died some months before at the hands of a group of indigenous Philippines. He was replaced by Captain General Juan Sebastian El Calon, who, with only 17 men, pushed to their limits, completed the first circumnavigation of the world aboard the only ship of 5 that managed to return to Seville on 8 September 1522, the Nao Victoria. Thank you very much, guys.
Yes.
Have a good one.
You're
Safe
welcome.
travels.
Thank you.
See you.
Too. Safe travel.
And that's it for the Nao Victoria, guys. The replica of the first ship that circumnavigated the world. Pretty cool. It's just past midday. Could head back and have some lunch, or go check up on a couple of friends that are on the island. If you enjoyed this content and want to motivate me, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.